It's over. The executioner is dead.
What of my men?
Slaughtered.
Damn witches and their spells! Damn them to hell!
What of my father?
I'm sorry, lad. The executioner quartered him.
Quartered him? So the stand is mine now? This is the merchandise!
What the fuck? Has he gone mad?
My prayers have finally been answered. Stupid daddy won't be ordering me around anymore. He can throw his stinking bones to the dogs. I shit on them!
Little fucker.
Merciless Mary! He'll tear out his throat!
It is God's will.
Let him go! Let go!
He's gone.
Why did you let it happen, Inquisitor?
Animals are driven by instinct, which is the foundation for the divine law of nature. Man should not go against it.
I don't understand. Friend's not aggressive.
It's not his fault, Scam. He just felt the holy call of blood. It wouldn't have happened if the merchant's boy hadn't tormented him.
Oh, so that's how it was. The dog paid the brat back in kind. Well, I'd be lying if I said I felt sorry for the lout. Are you feeling all right, Master Matterdine? You don't look well.
I'm fine, just tired.
I have something that will pick you right up. Take a swig.
What is this?
The Devil's Vintage from the Polish Kingdom. It burns your throat, but it'll get your blood pumping all right. You just need to drink it in moderation, lest enthusiasm triumph over reason.
Oh. Ugh, strong stuff.
'Tis good, though. You'll feel it shortly.
I shall leave you here, if you don't mind. I must have words with the brothers Finkelstein.
Go, go. I have no further need of you here. And beware of the triplets. Greedy bastards can be treacherous.
Yes. I have already experienced that.
Off with you, little girl. There's nothing for you here.
Come on, friend. Let's go.
You two, bring a corpse cart. The rest of you, follow me.
But you go to one part, then to find out some answers, you have to go to the Unworld. Then you go to the next part to find the answers to go to the Unworld, and it always goes and goes like this. With here and there some crime scene investigation. But so far, I mean, the Unworld is extremely annoying and boring, but apart from the Unworld, it's actually quite entertaining. Interesting. Also told you that that it didn't save the fast travel spot in the marketplace because actually all I had is already. Just to make sure. I think the Corners Palace is also missing the fast travel spot, even though we had it. So just getting this 2 back. But the costume is not bad, the new one that they gave, because the standard costume looks a bit, yeah, weird. Gives a much more style.
Where are the brothers?
How should I know, my lord? They probably fucked off somewhere.
Talk, or you'll be explaining to your employers why their warehouse caught fire.
They went to the take-your-breath-away whorehouse. They took some brat with them.
They took a brat to a whorehouse?
It was probably about some major deal. The brothers always talk business there.
I know where it is.
Have you been following me, Scam?
It's a small town, Inquisitor.
Yes. I've heard that before.
I'll take you to the brothel for 1 silver angel.
So be it.
Let's go.
I'm curious. What do you spend the money on? You've coaxed quite a lot out of me.
I don't waste it, if that's what you're asking.
So, what is it you do with it?
I help those in need.
Very commendable. But naive.
Why?
Because you can't help everybody.
But I can help some.
Are you afraid?
They look odd. But so far, they're just clouds.
That's right.
Let's go, Inquisitor. We're wasting time.
Where were clones? There was just a building.
Tis Satan's doing. I heard that people started disappearing from the harbour. You think it's got something to do with these clouds? Definitely.
The world's end is nigh! We're all going to die! Merciless Mother of God, watch over us.
Here we are. Let's go, friend.
Hasty Greta is going with me.
The fuck she is? You had her last time. It's my turn now.
Don't argue. Let the ladies decide for themselves.
The fuck are you then? Uncle Good Advice?
Yeah, you're not choosing today, so shut your trap.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. We were just talking about you.
You've played me for a fool. You knew where the dagger I asked you about came from. Yet you still concealed the truth.
Nothing is free in this world, Master Medadin.
Inquisitors don't pay for information. They ask questions and sooner or later, they get answers.
Well, you won't be getting any answers from us.
There isn't enough room here for long weapons. I'll handle this. Wait outside with the girls. I'll join you in a minute.
Fatso got done quick!
Oh, fuck!
One left.
Someone already took care of the dead Tuka. Where's everyone?
bleeding. A wounded running man must have attracted someone's attention. May I ask you a question?
Sorry, I can't help you, Master.
It appears he's treated his wounds. Have you seen a wounded man?
I don't know what's going on.
Am I really that scary? Better keep my ear to the ground.
I heard Clotilda dragged her husband to the lips of infidelity.
And?
I reckon the cat's out the bag now.
How do you know he was cheating on her?
'Cause he was doing it with me.
With you, too?
He's dead, Cloud.
Then stop staring at them already, huh?
I can't. My head keeps tilting up on its own.
Satan must have possessed you. Quick, spit over your left shoulder.
Will that help?
Certainly won't hurt.
Did you see that? Fucking Finkelstein nearly knocked me down!
He ran like the devil was chasing him.
More like someone he cuckolded. Half the town wants him for that.
Right. He was wounded, so there must have been a due.
Must have been some bruiser. After all, Jonas is a fencing expert.
Pick enough rocks and you'll find a scorpion.
Finkelstein is hiding out here somewhere. I feel close.
Get ready to meet the Creator, fucker!
I've already said, I have a few questions.
You won't learn anything from me, Inquisitor.
I'll happily show you just how wrong you are.
Inquisitor! Drop your weapon! I said, drop your weapon!
I saved your life. This is how you repay me.
Only a fool shows mercy to his enemy.
I never saw you as an enemy. You know as well as I do that you deserve the punishment I ordered. It was nothing personal.
You killed my father, fucker! Have you forgotten? 'Cause I haven't. All this time I was looking for a way to get you. I had hoped the brothers Finkelstein would rip your guts out. It's a shame they couldn't do it. I paid them quite a bit.
So the salesman was talking about you. What made you choose them of all people?
The triplets used to be the best assassins around. Sadly, they've gone senile.
And the money? How did you get it?
My father had plenty.
It appears it was not a wise investment. Do you know why? Because Inquisitors are protected by God himself.
Bullshit! I'm about to watch you die.
It's easy to order an assassination. But to do the killing yourself, that is an entirely different matter.
Don't come any closer, or I'll do it. You'll see. Stop! I'll kill you if you don't stop!
In cold blood, it will weigh heavy on your conscience. Satan will gain a hold over your soul. You'll never be free of him. Don't follow in your father's footsteps. It'll lead you to your doom. Listen to the Lord's voice, lad. He'll set you on the right path.
What's going on? Where am I?
Calm down. I'll explain everything soon. You're sitting in an inquisitorial chair. It's a marvelous invention. It gives encouragement and motivation to those unwilling to speak. See this crank? Once I start turning it, iron spikes will slowly begin to protrude from the holes in the seat. They're very sharp. The more I turn the crank, the further they'll extend. First, they'll pierce your clothes and your skin. Then, they'll go through your guts and your balls. They won't stop until they come out the other side. Of course, I will take my time. I'll use the Inquisitor's medley. It's the most effective method for conducting an interrogation. Question, pain. Question, pain. Question, pain. It proceeds as such, methodically and without emotion, until the desired result is achieved. So, do you still claim I won't learn anything from you?
Go get donkey fucked, Inquisitor!
I was hoping you'd say that. I want to hear everything you know about the dagger I showed you.
It's one of 3 blades. We found it in the far north, in the ruins of an ancient city.
One of 3?
Yes. There was a sword also, and a spearhead.
What did you do with those?
We sold them to the old medic, Reuchlin.
Mangy dog. The spikes will test the truth of your words, for I don't believe a single one of them.
I'll tell the truth. I'll tell. We sold the sword to the Cardinal, the spearhead to the Countess. She was supposed to get the dagger too, but someone impersonated her servant girl. Stop! I'm not lying. The Countess called them the blades from Kaluga.
And the Cardinal? Did he say anything?
No. He just mentioned Reuchlin.
Who paid you to lie to me?
His Eminence. I beg you, pull the spikes out.
So the Cardinal's behind this. He didn't want me to learn the truth about the dagger. But why? What are the blades from Kaluga? And then there's Reuchlin. He keeps coming up. I think I should have a look at his grave. I might find some answers there.
I told you everything you wanted to know. Pull out the spikes. I beg you. Inquisitor! I told you everything you wanted to know. Pull out the spikes. I beg you.
a short break.
Hi, friend.
How did you find yourself here, Inquisitor?
I'm looking for Johannes Reuchlin's grave. What about you? What brings you to the graveyard?
I like this place. Maybe it's silly, but sometimes when I sit here, I close my eyes and imagine talking to my parents. They're buried somewhere around here, in an unmarked mass grave. You know, I'm slowly beginning to forget what they looked like.
The important thing is that they're here, Scamp. In your heart.
I have to be going now. Reuchlin was buried in that part of the graveyard. Let's go, friend.
Christ who is vengeful, fill my heart with the desire for vengeance.
Apparently there are three things. There's this normal cross, the grey smoke, and the cross that is on his arm, the bent cross. And depending on how your choices are, they are showed if you like neutral, if you're good, the normal cross comes, and if you like more like hardcore Inquisitor, the Inquisitor cross comes. That's correct. It's a bit slow. You have to be like you have to be like a complete Inquisitor choices mostly. Otherwise you can reach it in the Countess Palace.
Johannes Reuchlin. This is the grave for my vision. Looks like the oil lamp I saw in the innkeeper's hand during the vision. Withered flowers. They were most likely knocked down during the struggle. One silver angel. Innkeepers or murderers? The Munich-made dagger used by the Landsknechts. Broken tombstone. Interesting. Fresh blood. So, this is where the innkeeper was killed. I wonder why he came here. Could there be a secret hidden inside the grave?
Maybe it's empty and he's a vampire.
Reuchlin's corpse. I don't understand any of this anymore. What's the significance of that damn grave? It must be important if Jesus keeps showing it to me in visions. The Unworld. I'd rather not go there. But it's the only place where I'll learn the truth. I hope the Unworld doesn't turn me into one of these skulls. Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us, and draw out evil from darkness, so we may be vanquished in thy name. Amen.
Now another horseman comes, same shit, different day.
So he did sniff something out. Well, he won't learn much if he slaughtered them.
The innkeeper's wife claims that her husband received a message from you, my lady. She doesn't know who delivered it. The innkeeper didn't say where he was going either. He just left, saying he'd be back soon.
Another one? So quickly?
Matter Dean only killed two, Hans and Aaron. He dragged an unconscious Jonas to the dungeons.
Like I said, this Unroll is really annoying. And this shit with the cross, you know, fuck you, what is this? I mean, at least they don't do stuff that's really extremely hard, you know, like it's not like uneasy to. It's not. It is basically easy to beat so far. Could have been worse. But it's just too long. This Unworld is so annoying. It's so boring. Like it's, they could have made it shorter. It would have been maybe okay. Or maybe more combat, but in a way like that the combat is fun or something. But this is walking and then now it's like a maze.
Have you confirmed that?
Everything looks the same. I have the feeling I walk through the same level all the time, you know? Oh, let's wait after this stupid sword goes away. I'm like I said, better. I mean, better like this than something that really extremely hard. But, I don't know. I think the artificial length in the game is the Unworld. You know, the game is actually not that long apparently. But I could have put more story and stuff instead of this bullshit. Maybe a few more missions or whatever. A short break.
Speak.
The innkeeper's wife claims that her husband received a message from you, my lady. She doesn't know who delivered it. The innkeeper didn't say where he was going either. He just left, saying he'd be back soon.
So I was right. The necklace thief impersonated my servant again. The innkeeper wouldn't have trusted anyone else.
The last person to see him was Amelia, the little one running all over the place. She was of the opinion that the innkeeper was headed to the graveyard.
Have you confirmed that?
I discovered a pool of blood near Roychlin's grave.
I was afraid of that. What else have you learned?
Harlots from the Take Your Breath Away whorehouse told me how the Inquisitor slaughtered the brothers Finkelstein.
So he did sniff something out. Well, he won't learn much if he slaughtered them.
Matterdine only killed two, Hans and Aaron. He dragged an unconscious Jonas to the dungeons.
That's not good. If he tortured him, then he already knows that the Pugio is one of the 3 blades from Calaga. The question is whether he realizes what they are.
That's not all. Another cloud has appeared in the sky.
Another one? So quickly?
Yes, my lady.
Then we shouldn't tarry any longer. We must act!
I think the clouds are the horsemen, because in the other world there also are these two clouds now that we have two horsemen there. Seems like they also come from the real world.
The three blades from Calaga. Finkelstein mentioned them as well. I have no idea what those blades are, but there's certainly an important connection between them and Reuchlin's grave. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard about them in the Umworld. I think I should stop by the library. I may find information about Calaga there.
Brother Marold.
Welcome, Master Mortimer. What brings you here this time?
Questions.
He who asks a question does not err easily.
Have you heard of the three blades from Calaga?
Three blades from Calaga? Not that I recall. Ask Brother Lothar. Maybe he'll know something. He's sitting over there, at the end of the hall.
The place is strangely calm. Have the monks seen the clouds that have appeared in the sky?
Ha! They don't scare us. They look like Satan's work, and he's got no power over us. And if it's God that sent them, well, we'll happily obey his will.
Hello, Brother Lothar.
Master Madadine.
Forgive the interruption, but I need your help. Do you know where the city of Calaga is?
No one knows the exact location. It's not even certain whether the city existed. According to legend, it was founded by Tiberius's legionnaires who survived the battle for Rome. Hunted by the invincible army of the faithful, they supposedly made their way to the far north and settled there.
Have you heard of the blades from Caliga?
No, Master, I know nothing of them. Try speaking to the librarian. There might be a book or two on the three blades.
You're lying, brother. I never mentioned the number of blades. How do you know there are 3?
Well, there's a certain apocrypha. However, I don't know if I can tell you about it.
I'm an Inquisitor, Brother Lothar. There is nothing you cannot tell me.
Very well. You probably know that Jesus thrice fell during the way of the cross.
Of course. Every Christian knows this.
According to the apocrypha, Jesus did not fall under the weight of the patibulum he was carrying. He fell because he was wounded by 3 legionnaires who were leading him to Golgotha. Gaius cut Jesus' arm with a dagger, Cassius stabbed his thigh with a sword, and Longinus thrust a spear into his calf.
3 blades. I ventured that the legionnaires were among the Romans who founded the city of Caliga.
Not just among them. They commanded them. The name of the city is an amalgamation of the first letters from their Latin names. C.A. from Cassius, L.O. from Longinus, and G.A. from Gaius. Caliga.
Why is the church keeping this a secret?
First, it is not known whether the Apocrypha is genuine. Other sources do not bear the information it contains. Second, it was deemed unreasonable to spread rumors about the existence of weapons that wounded God. The blades, if they exist, may harbor great power. No one knows what could happen if they fell into the wrong hands. Luckily, they've never been found.
Thank you, Brother Lothar. You've helped me greatly. Unfortunately, the blades have been found. All 3 are in Königstein. The mayor was right. Something sinister is afoot. It's high time I paid him a visit. Maybe that mysterious Persian of his can cast more light on the matter.
Merciless Mother of God, watch over us.
It's the apocalypse! Run for your lives!
We're all gonna die! Run to your homes, people! Run!
Or the 3 horsemen then. They come here first, and then in the non-world.
That's odd. Blood. By the Lord's sword. Jesus. His heart's been cut out.
Swollen belly. The mayor had gastric problems. He smells of wine. Probably tried to cure himself with it.
Should be like for the ritual, I need one organ. Different organs.
His hands are empty.
Yeah, I should be full. The one was missing a different organ.
What's this? A card from the deck of St. Timerius. It appears as if it fell from the mayor's hand. Justice. I wonder who the mayor's target for it was. Ingvar watches over the cards, which means that he is either involved with the murder, or someone is trying to cast suspicion on him. This must be some sort of code.
A necklace with the coat of arms of Königstein.
I wonder, what happened to the Persian? The mayor wanted to introduce me to him today, so he should be nearby. Maybe he's hiding. The Persian. It's a mannequin. The mayor said he didn't trust anyone else. If he really did bestow his secrets upon this thing, they must be inside. I probably need to beat him in chess. The mayor's private notes.
I can't trust anyone anymore. There are spies everywhere. Every citizen of Königstein could be involved in this intrigue. Even Captain Bertram. I pretend not to know or see anything, but that's only for appearances. They know I'm following their actions. I must be careful. There are two vying factions in Königstein. One is called the Cult, the other the Sabbath. The Cult is a group of Christian fanatics who consider themselves followers of the true faith. In their view, humanity is permeated with a primordial evil that causes Satan to grow ever stronger. They believe that exterminating humanity is the only means of vanquishing the devil. This is why they seek to bring about the apocalypse. The Sabbath has a different goal. It is a mysterious group founded by the first Christians who believed that Jesus should have died on the cross for humanity's sins. They believe that Jesus was possessed by the devil, who forced him to descend from the cross. The black magic that was then unleashed tainted the world. They believe that the only way of restoring the disrupted order of things is to kill Jesus. I admit that bringing about the apocalypse seems just as absurd as killing Christ, who's been dead for centuries. But what if there's a grain of truth to it all? I know that both groups seek to achieve their goals with the three blades from Calaga. I didn't manage to discover the nature of these blades. One of my spies managed to determine only that Johannes Reuchlin could have been connected to all of this. The old medic got drunk at the inn once. He was bragging that he would soon change the face of the world. He also mentioned he'd become immortal. No one took his words seriously. However, there's no doubt that Reuchlin's sudden death and his funeral were very odd. Long ago, Johannes was a close associate of Countess Isabella. Then he became one of His Eminence's men. Ingvar could probably tell me exactly what his master was dealing with. Alas, the medic is protected by the Cardinal. I cannot interrogate him.
Fortunately, an Inquisitor can do what a mayor cannot.
We keep running into each other, Inquisitor.
This time it's a happy coincidence.
A silver angel? For what?
For delivering a message. Tell the Countess that I must speak to her about the 3 blades from Caliga. Can you remember that?
Sure.
I'll be waiting for an answer at the clinic.
Is something wrong with you?
No. I just need to talk to Ingvar. Run along now.
Looks going crazy from the Ostland. So only the comfort goes crazy.
Have you seen Ingvar, brother? I need to speak to him.
He's probably at his place. He lives above the clinic. Look for the door with the rod of Asclepius on it.
I'm looking for the Venerable Ingvar.
I have not seen him today.
Hello, brother. Where can I find the medic?
I don't know, Master. I'm new around here.
Rod of Asclepius. It has to be Ingvar's place. He didn't finish his dinner. Books and medical studies. Who would have expected? Ingvar likes to drink, just like any other. secret passage. The catacombs.
It's the Inquisitor!
'Tis true.
Kill the horse, son!
There must be something valuable in the catacombs, since they're patrolled by the Cardinal's soldiers.
The place where we go to the onward again.
Seek and you shall find. The necklace of the Countess's missing servant. So, her disappearance was Ingvar's doing. The damned medic used the necklace to get the Pugio. He also used it to lure the innkeeper to the graveyard and kill him there. It's probably some kind of trick. Secrets of Persian medicine. Of herbs and ways of brewing healing decoctions. The treatment of melancholy should begin by perforating the patient's skull. After which, the person should be hung upside down from the ceiling so that the noxious matter finds an outlet from the head. It is important that no one is near the patient during this time, because the melancholy that exits the afflicted can take hold of a healthy person instead. Then they too will need to be treated. Oh, a novel method. Of necromancy and the arcane art of soul transplantation. Well, well. Someone's been dabbling in black magic. A spell allowing one to transplant a human soul into another body opposes the laws of nature. For this reason, its magic does not last. It needs to be strengthened with the blood of a fallen angel until the soul is permanently bound to a body. It is a long process. However, it can be hastened by feeding the fallen one human entrails, thus making his blood more potent. The mystery of the murders has been solved. Ingvar was performing a transplantation ritual. He needed the victim's organs to make the fallen angel's blood bind the soul to its new host. I wonder how he managed to gain control over him. Whose soul did he transplant? And who supplied the body? And what is that? The markings look like those after opening a door. The Enochian alphabet. Could Ingvar be learning the language of angels? Interesting. Something doesn't add up. Oops. Ignis Sanctus. Only a few people can light this flame. What did Ingvar need it for? the nails and thorns. An Enochian circle. Whatever the purpose that drove its creation, it will not be easy to get Ingvar to reveal it. I'll learn more quickly in the Umworld. Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. Draw out evil from darkness, so we may vanquish it in thy name. Amen.
I'm not sure if they're always good. They're making more, getting more shape to horsemen. I'm also going offline now. Maybe back tomorrow, so maybe until then.